This is your deer repellent.
This is deer repellent?
Deer repellent.
Is that semi-automatic?
Dude, this is old school.
Ooh, that's a 6-shooter. What's this? Always wanted to do that.
Are you locked and loaded?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Morning. It's raining again.
Well, not just raining. Everybody's out looking for tornadoes today.
Something. So we gotta watch for low-hanging clouds.
Yeah.
So what are we doing today?
Well, we're doing some of the same old, we're gonna educate you.
We're helping the do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah.
So we started talking about spraying. Today we're actually going to the store and seeing what we can buy, right?
Seeing what types of products they've got. See if they've got anything that's even worth using on the home.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that now. We're here at a store, local store. We like to buy local, and we'll see what they got.
Yep.
Okay, so there's a couple of options for spreading the granule bags. You can just get a little seed spreader. You can get something a little more aggressive like this, but that's gonna dump a lot of product. It's gonna dump too much.
Little hand spreaders are probably the best.
And they've got a battery backpack. You see that?
That's impressive.
How much is that one? Doesn't say. There's other backpacks over here.
So we're actually at a hardware type store, not a big box store, and they do have different options with wands.
Yeah, a little bit better options.
They even have the brass, so that's pretty cool. You're going to spend a lot more money, but you get what you
It's
pay
more
for.
precision.
Absolutely. They've got quite a bit of filters.
Filters and tips, different tips. So they got these brass spray tips and the plastic ones. They got actually some good ones. Just a metal canister.
Yep.
So it's 80 bucks.
Here's a smaller one.
70 bucks.
That's actually for your home. That's what I would recommend.
Inside, that's not bad at all. It's better than the plastic ones. Yeah. So then they got backpacks. They're 82 bucks. 119. That one's electric.
If you're gonna do the outside though, I recommend probably a 3 or 4 gallon.
Yep.
And then inside, if you go bigger than a 1 gallon,
yeah. So here's the little cheapy plastic ones that are 12, 15 bucks. And here's the ones that we had. How much are those sold? It doesn't even say.
So we're over in the broom section. You can actually get away with just
they've got these screw poles.
It would be nice if they were extendable, which some places they are.
Some places they have them.
And you can literally just put a little brush head on to sweep down the eaves.
The ones we use are rounded. I think we'll find some at the other store. But
yeah.
I mean, you can pretty much go anywhere and get
rounded
something.
Gets into areas a little bit better and doesn't tear things up.
Yeah, because you don't want to hit the side of your house with a chunk of wood.
Okay, so we just got out of there.
Store number 1.
Now, something that I noticed, and we were kind of all over the place because we were just going through the aisles.
They were chasing us.
They had eyes on us. But the reality is there are some products that if you can mix it yourself, you actually get pretty good coverage.
Yeah, and it's funny because the one that looked the lamest was the one that we would recommend in there. But
again, that would be interior, exterior. The only things we saw was some of the granules.
I didn't see any microcap sprays or anything that are going to do a decent. I mean, everything is going to help. Can you go in there and buy that squirt bottle that everybody buys? You can. It's just not going to last.
Anything that's pre-mixed, the squirty squirt stuff, it's just not going to be as effective as stuff that you can mix yourself.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So
I mean, they had good stuff. I was surprised on some of it. The problem is you're going to have some good stuff and you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff that really you should have no business buying.
Just stay away from it. So we'll go check out another place, see what we got.
Okay. Guess we can look for Webster's.
Well, we walk right in and there's Raid as soon as you walk in. Raid contact spray. Stay away from
some more.
Raid.
So again, stay away from the pre-mixed.
Yeah, anything pre-mixed.
Or anything that comes in a spray bottle like that. It's probably not gonna.
I call it the squirty squirt.
Yeah.
If it comes in the squirty squirt.
So they have those same fruit fly traps.
Hey, cobweb eliminator. Why didn't we know about this?
Huh.
Maybe it doesn't work.
Must be awesome.
Yeah, if you can use some glue traps, it's great. This brings back memories.
Mothballs.
Oh, the smell. Stay away from this if you can.
Oh, I could smell it. So I'm not seeing. Nope, neem oil. So a lot of these are essential oils.
Yeah, there's just not any in this next store. There's not anything that you can mix yourself.
But they have the mix or the sprayers. So it would be cool if they had something to mix. Caterpillar killer. Nope. Fertilizer. See, they've got fertilizer mixed in with the other stuff, so. What's the active? Imidacloprid. Okay, so this one isn't bad.
Yeah, this is the Hummerts Dynagreen.
So this one's not bad if you're gonna do, I mean, it says grub control, but really that's gonna be for your standard yard pests.
Yard granule, so that's actually decent.
That's not bad. Got their mouse products. Hey. Oh, those are under lock and key. I'm pretty sure.
They must work if they're under lock and key.
These sound ones are awesome. No, don't fall for the sound gimmick. For 32 bucks or 35 bucks, don't fall for it.
Rodent stopper spray. Is that like a fart spray?
It kind of is, I think. Those bait blocks.
Hey, they do have the worms.
Oh yeah. So mole worms, you can use these. Those are the Victor brand. They're okay.
Problem is, do not touch these with your fingers. You gotta have rubber gloves because any oils that you put on them, moles won't take
Yeah,
them.
they don't want it. You don't want to eat cereal if somebody craps on it. Similar, right?
Touche.
Okay. So here we've got, these are single extended. So you can get a Webster bristle and put on there, and then these extend. So these are good for cleaning cobwebs.
And wasp nests.
And painting, apparently.
It doubles.
9 down.
Now again, you guys remember, PPE or personal protective equipment, you guys are just as liable as we are. Anytime you can, get some neoprene or rubber gloves and use those when you're treating the home. You don't know what the long-term effect of the products are on you.
Yeah. Woo, another store, another.
Now that was more of a bigger box store, bigger name.
Yeah, a local hardware store.
Something that everybody has in their town. The reality is they don't have any products that you can mix. They all come in that pre-mixed squirty squirt stuff.
So you can buy stuff online, and we don't ever recommend that just because you should try to support local. But when it comes down to it, if you can't get the right thing, then maybe you may have to buy it online.
Yep.
And I'm not saying like the big purchasing places online, but there are some places.
There are some do it your own capability type websites.
And you can find them, so you can look for those, but you want to research your active ingredient and figure out what's going to work. So
and we've yet to find anything that is micro encapsulated that actually breaks down over a longer period on the exterior of the home. So that may be something you do have to get online.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's what we're finding, but there are things you can do. We found granules,
baits,
we found sprayers, we found glue traps and mole traps that work, and even mole worms. So
yeah,
those are decent. So now it's just finding a spray, and you got to know your stuff if you're dealing with either, you know, spiders and regular invaders as opposed to ants, because they are different sprays.
Well, you got to get the proper equipment too, and we found that at one of the stores. We have quite a variety around us that we can look at, but you may not have that availability.
Yeah. Here's something to remember: if you have a general spray, it may not work on like ants, for example.
Right.
And we have to carry a separate backpack for our ant product because you can't mix the two together. So be very careful if you're going to be mixing something.
Well, yeah, because one may be effective for spiders and not ants, and vice versa. So,
and you may be creating some sort of bad cocktail if you're mixing something together or using the same container after.
well, and do whatever I mean, it's recommended that you triple rinse after each use. So if you're going to use a different product, triple rinse it, and that means clean out the wand and the hose as well. You got to triple rinse those, and then go to the next product.
Don't take any chances,
Yeah.
because you're dealing with some science here that nobody wants to mess up.
My brother called me. He's like, "Hey, can I just use as much as I want and really overkill this?" No, I mean, the label is the law, and it may not be effective.
No, and I know that our ant product, if you mix it over the ratio, it basically null and voids it. It doesn't work.
Right.
You mix it too strong and then it doesn't actually work. So well, hey,
You know if it comes in a cool shaped
cone. It either gonna emit sparks for 4th of July or it's gonna work.
Right.
Gus Potent Mouse Repellent. Grandpa. Oh man, I have never seen that. I'm sure it works.
Snake oil, right? From
Snake oil.
the 16,
Is that what it
17,
is?
1800s.
Look, if you're gonna do mice, ooh, get some snap traps.
Hey, it smells like peppermint.
Oh dang.
Yeah,
Oh
peppermint oil.
yeah. So that would work as a repellent, kind of. Is that semi-automatic?
Dude, this is old school.
Ooh, that's a 6-shooter. What is this? Always wanted to do that.
Are you locked and
Yeah,
loaded?
I'm locked and loaded. Bam.
Nice.